A guide to gun crimes and punishments in Creek County. Gun crimes and punishments can vary in Creek County. Oklahoma is known for having strong protections for firearm ownership, but many people mistakenly believe that those protections prevent criminal prosecution involving guns. In reality, Oklahoma law imposes severe penalties for a wide variety of firearm-related offenses. Depending on the allegations, a conviction may result in substantial fines, lengthy prison sentences, the loss of firearm rights, and a permanent criminal record. Oklahoma generally allows firearm ownership. Oklahoma law permits most law-abiding adults to possess and carry firearms. However, the right to own or carry a firearm is not unlimited. Certain individuals are prohibited from possessing firearms, and certain firearm-related conduct remains illegal regardless of whether the individual lawfully owns the weapon. Many criminal charges arise not because the firearm itself is illegal, but because of how it was possessed, carried, displayed, or used. As a result, even individuals who legally own firearms can find themselves facing criminal charges under the right circumstances. Possession of a firearm after a felony conviction. One of the most commonly charged gun crimes in Oklahoma involves possession of a firearm after a felony conviction. Oklahoma law generally prohibits convicted felons from possessing firearms except under very limited circumstances. These cases often arise during traffic stops, domestic disturbance investigations, search warrant executions, drug investigations, and routine law enforcement encounters. Even if the firearm was never displayed, used, or fired, mere possession may be sufficient to support criminal charges if the individual is legally prohibited from possessing firearms. Because these cases frequently involve constitutional issues relating to searches and seizures, the facts surrounding the investigation often become extremely important. Pointing a firearm. Many people are surprised to learn that pointing a firearm at another person can result in serious felony charges. In Oklahoma, prosecutors may pursue charges when they believe a person intentionally pointed a firearm at another individual without legal justification. The offense may be charged even if the firearm was never discharged. The penalties can be severe, particularly when prosecutors allege the conduct was threatening, intimidating, or connected to another criminal offense. Whether the conduct occurred during an argument, a road rage incident, or a neighborhood dispute often becomes a significant issue during the case. Possession of a firearm during the commission of a crime. Oklahoma law provides enhanced penalties when a firearm is possessed or used during the commission of certain criminal offenses. For example, firearm allegations frequently accompany charges involving drug offenses, burglary, robbery, assault offenses, and domestic violence allegations. When a firearm is involved, prosecutors often seek more severe punishments than would otherwise apply. In some situations, mandatory sentencing provisions may also come into play. The presence of a firearm can dramatically change the nature of a criminal case and significantly increase the potential penalties. Assault and battery with a dangerous weapon. One of the most serious firearm-related offenses involves allegations that a person used or attempted to use a firearm to injure or threaten another person. Assault and battery with a dangerous weapon is a felony offense that can expose a defendant to substantial prison time. Prosecutors commonly file these charges when a firearm is allegedly used during an altercation, domestic dispute, fight, or confrontation. These cases often involve conflicting witness accounts, self-defense claims, and disputes regarding what actually occurred. Because the potential punishments for gun crimes are significant, thorough investigation and evidence review are critical. Shooting offenses carry severe consequences. Oklahoma law contains numerous criminal statutes involving the discharge of firearms. Charges may arise from allegations involving shooting with intent to kill, drive-by shootings, reckless discharge of a firearm, and discharging a weapon into a dwelling or occupied structure. These offenses frequently carry some of the most serious penalties found in Oklahoma's criminal code. Convictions can result in lengthy prison sentences and long-term consequences affecting nearly every aspect of a person's life. Self-defense may be a defense. Not every firearm-related charge results in a conviction. Oklahoma recognizes the right of individuals to defend themselves under certain circumstances. In some cases, a defendant may argue that they acted in lawful self-defense, they acted in defense of another person, they acted in defense of their home, the firearm was lawfully possessed, the allegations are false, and law enforcement violated constitutional rights during the investigation. Whether self-defense applies depends heavily upon the specific facts and circumstances involved. Because these defenses are highly fact-sensitive, a detailed investigation is often necessary. A conviction can affect more than jail time. Many individuals focus only on the possibility of incarceration and overlook the collateral consequences of a gun crime conviction. A conviction may affect employment opportunities, professional licenses, housing applications, educational opportunities, firearm rights, and future criminal sentencing. For some individuals, the long-term consequences of a conviction can continue long after any sentence has been completed. Creek County Criminal Defense Attorneys. Gun crimes are among the most aggressively prosecuted offenses in Creek County, and the punishments can vary. Many cases involve complex legal issues concerning firearm possession, self-defense, constitutional rights, forensic evidence, and witness credibility. Because gun crime convictions can carry severe penalties and long-lasting consequences, individuals accused of firearm-related offenses should seek experienced criminal defense representation as early as possible. Our criminal defense team at Creek County Attorneys is here to advocate for you. Call us at 918-209-3709 for a free and confidential consultation.